Hull City make 4 changes today. A couple of them are forced ones, with Herbie Kane and Callum Elder injured, so Leo De Silva we expect to slot back in at left back. John Terrell gets a start today. Kevin Stewart and Honeyman complete the midfield. Malik Wilkes will continue on the right-hand side, but instead of James Scott, it is Samuelson who takes the place on the left, and McGuinness is preferred to Eaves in attack in a strong attacking formation. Casual from Pereira. Get another opportunity to maybe swing it in. He's tried to drill it and it's popped through nicely for West Brom, and they take the lead with their first shot at goal, and Charlie Austin is the man who finds the net for West Brom. Perfect start for them, and Hull City are going to have to do it the hard way.
Oh, they certainly are, and it was terrible defending, wasn't it? I think it's Kevin Stewart, the first man, as Pereira strikes that ball. It's not a great ball of Pereira. He just drills it in. I think it's Stewart who just gets it all wrong, misses it totally, but Charlie Austin's there like he would be. You know, he's a striker in form, and he's not going to miss them opportunities, but it's a mistake from us defensively, and Charlie Austin finishes it off.
Well, he's not going to turn down an invitation for an easy chance from 6 yards. Puts it into the top right-hand corner, and can Honeyman put something into the box which offered danger like the last one? It looks promising, and it could trickle over. There's a few appeals, I think, for handball there from the Hull City players. Nothing given by the referee, but again a teasing, testing ball in, which West Brom have to deal with, and it's fair to say look a little bit shaky from these set-piece situations.
Yeah, I must say, the quality from both teams on set-pieces so far in these early stages has been excellent. That time it was Honeyman, he fires it in right around the back of that 6-yard box, and it was McGuinness coming in round the back. I wasn't sure. I think it was Higazi on the line, but I think it's hit his thigh more than anything.
Well, here comes that delivery. Johnston punches. Terrell can get it down, and it's hooked back in by Jordi Device, searching for Samuelson, and it will be yet another corner. Hull City have had a large portion of them in this first half, so that looks to be the key for Hull City if they are to try and churn out chances. And it comes again, and again Johnston not convincing, and it's in for Hull City. Deflection on the way through, and the Tigers have responded after 23 minutes. Hard work and endeavour to create set-piece chances, and Hull City have used one of those set-piece chances to full advantage, and it's all square again at 1-1.
Yeah, again it's Johnson, doesn't get a great contact, and it falls out. Kevin Stewart on his front foot, just getting in front of Kamil Grzycki on the edge of the box. He's switched on his Kevin Stewart, and it gets him the easiest chances. Just keep it down, hit the target, and he certainly does. He gets a bit of ricochet off Charlie Austin, I think, but it doesn't matter who it comes on because it's in the back of the net.
That's a big tackle coming in from Rhys Burke, but he's hobbling away in the back of play there. Meanwhile, it's Wilkes. And Wilkes goes over inside the penalty area, back on his feet, no real appeals. Still going as well. Here's McGuinness. Hull City just can't seem to get the ball into a position to pull the trigger, but they certainly did well to get it into that sort of space. Pereira. Burke looks in a bit of discomfort still. Grzycki. First chance for him to express himself, and George Long pushes it behind, so bit of a tennis match, one end to the other, the ball travelling, and you have to say it was danger at both ends.
Yeah, it certainly was. Initially it was our attack, but then West Brom counter on us. They get it to Grzycki. He's trying to squeeze this one in.
Pereira's corner, and a great header into the back of the net, and a fantastic header from Higazi. And again, Hull City have been undone at a set piece. A corner coming in, and a simple header for Higazi. Jordi Device left him alone, and he took full advantage.
Yeah, he has. And we've said from the start, haven't we? The quality from Pereira's set pieces has been excellent this afternoon, and he's put it on the money again here. Higazi, the timing's great. He just gets away from Jordi Device, and he's got an easy chance 6 yards out to just put it into the bottom corner of George Long's goal.
Pennington, big appeals for handball again and nothing given, and while Hull complain, West Brom could potentially strike Grzycki. Pereira in all kinds of space. In the end, Device gets back, wanting to make up for his error, and Pereira will be annoyed that he wasn't able to get a better opportunity and put daylight between the two teams.
Oh, it's a great opportunity, isn't it? Unbelievable counter, you know. We've got questions there. We thought it was handball against Romain Sawyers, but Grzycki gets away, gets his head up, finds Pereira. I've got to say, what fantastic defending that is. Determination to get back from Geordie Device.
Terrell, now Pennington. Terrell turns. McGuinness potentially trying to get it down. Back to De Silva. And Wilkes! 2-2. Immediate start for Hull City. And a man in a rich recent run of form with that goal against Middlesbrough has another. And Hull City have dug deep and levelled against West Bromwich Albion. And you can see what it means to McGuinness in particular. Huge congratulations. And Hull are level again.
Yeah, it's a fantastic start, and what a good finish that is from Malik Wilkes. Lovely header coming in from that right hand side. Leo De Silva with the ball just feels it into that danger area, and Malik Wilkes running off Connor Townsend, gets on the end of it and guides it into the bottom corner. Fantastic finish and a great start.
A fantastic header. And you have to say, really, without wishing to take too much away from Wilkes, should Townsend have done better, because he didn't even leave the ground.
Yeah, he's just ran off him, hasn't he? You know, he's just guided himself in there.
Well, that's an ingenious ball. Grzycki at the other end. And you just knew. You knew he was going to score today. He doesn't celebrate, but his teammate Charlie Austin does. West Brom have immediately hit back. A goal-crazy opening to the start of this second half. And Kamil Grzycki, with his first invitation to shoot, beyond his man and into the net.
You know, we're talking about, you know, one full-back, Connor Townsend, you know, falling asleep, letting Malik Wilkes run off him. And now in an instant, it happens to us. A great ball off Pereira. Pennington just switches off. Grzycki gets in behind him. One touch, and it's a great finish from Kamil Grzycki.
Pereira. Stewart. Nice little play from Terrell. Wilkes actually has space to run into. He accelerates forward and on he goes. Malik Wilkes! He had to score, but West Brom come to the rescue. And you can see that Malik Wilkes is devastated. I was expecting the net to ripple again.
Oh, that's an easier chance than his header. He's done ever so well. He's driving at the back four of West Brom. He gets away in between Higazi and Bartley, and there he is. He's just got to guide it into the corner.
And West Brom having a large slice of possession. But they've only had one chance so far, and they've taken it in the second half. Well won back by McGuinness. It's Terrell, and it's a good strike. And Johnston has to make a save with a solid hand. He polishes his gloves, and that'll give him confidence, because that was a rifled effort from Terrell. Krovinovic. Now Harper. Pereira. Plenty of passes in this move. Grzycki. He's bent it, and George Long is able to, at the second attempt, clutch that one, beating it into the ground first time. But West Brom just working their way at their desired pace.
Yeah, we've got to be careful we don't drop off too deep.
Here's Terrell. De Silva sprinting forward. He's teed it up for Terrell. Big save from Johnston. And Hull City with a glorious chance again. Terrell with his second of the second half.
It is a good stop from Johnson, but I 100% agree. Terrell will be disappointed in that. If he keeps that down, it's a certain goal. You know, he gives Johnson the perfect opportunity to make the save.
Honeyman's corners have been good. What are his free kicks like? Up towards Geordie Device, and he heads it over the top. And it's a chance that goes begging again for Hull City, but you have to say they're churning out chance after chance against a top championship side. Just a couple of ball rolls from him, taking his time. Brunt, sent to the left-hand side. Townsend, Pereira's unmarked. Grzycki, in comes Batty with a flying challenge. But the pressure's certainly not over with yet. Here's Brunt. Diangana. Brunt. Option out on the right-hand side is where West Brom send the ball. Livermore. Every man in blue and white wants a touch. Diangana. 4-2 to West Brom. They were queuing and they were waiting, and the substitute has a goal which might just be a bridge too far for Hull City in getting points.
I think it certainly is. You know, the experience that they brought onto the pitch has definitely aided this goal. You know, I felt like they were trying to walk her in at times there, but then they kept possession. Diangana just encouraging challenges on the edge of the box, just using his quick feet to get away from Dan Batty and De Silva, just guiding that left-footed shot into the bottom corner of George Long. It's a good finish from Diangana.
6 minutes left. That's the stoppage time given. So there is still time for chances to materialise, to add to the high number that we've seen today. Wilkes has gone to ground, and Tom Eaves is not going to be able to win the foot race, and you can see there he kicks the ball away in frustration. But maybe, looking at that, Oliver Langford might just bring this back, because Malik Wilkes on the deck and in discomfort.
Yeah, I think he's definitely brought it back. I think he tried to play on, didn't he? He's called the ball back here for a free kick to Hull City.
Well, Higazi, the man giving the foul away, and it's a red card for Higazi. And Oliver Langford took his time, and the referee, who likes dishing the red cards when Hull City are in town, has dished another, but this time it is for Higazi, and he has to walk for that one. And he has been walking a tightrope in this fixture.